Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0223, indicates a high voltage condition in the throttle position TP sensor B circuit. This indicates that the electronic control unit has received a voltage reading from the sensor that exceeds the expected range. The TP sensor B is crucial for determining the position of the throttle body and subsequently for controlling the air-fuel mixture and engine performance. Located on the throttle body, the TP sensor B works in conjunction with other components, including the Engine Control Module, ECM, also known as the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. The sensor's readings are vital for the proper functioning of the vehicle's throttle, ultimately affecting acceleration and responsiveness. Before proceeding with troubleshooting, it's essential to understand the overall system, including the role of the throttle body, the sensors involved, and how their signals are processed. The error description for DTC P0223 indicates a high voltage reading from the TP sensor B circuit, which is critical for throttle operation. The TP sensor B provides the Engine Control Module, ECM, with information regarding the position of the throttle body, which affects engine performance and efficiency. The sensor is physically located on the throttle body, usually connected via a wiring harness to the ECM. By interpreting the voltage signal from this sensor, the ECM analyzes the throttle's position and adjusts parameters accordingly. If the voltage exceeds 4.8 volts, it triggers the P0223 code. This high voltage can disrupt the normal air-fuel mixture, leading to inefficient engine performance. The failure must be verified before proceeding, including the reading of parameters using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Several factors could contribute to the triggering of DTC P0223. A faulty TP sensor B itself may be sending incorrect voltage readings, causing the high voltage condition. Additionally, damaged wiring or connectors leading to or from the sensor can result in erroneous signals being transmitted to the ECM. Should the ECM itself malfunction, it may misinterpret the input from the TP sensor B, thereby generating this code. Furthermore, poor connections or loose terminals at the throttle body or within the ECM can also lead to signal disruptions, exacerbating the issue. It is crucial to conduct a thorough examination of these elements during the troubleshooting process to identify the root cause of the high voltage signal. When DTC P0223 occurs, several symptoms may manifest in the vehicle's performance. One common indicator is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, alerting the driver to a potential issue. Additionally, drivers may notice poor throttle response, meaning the vehicle hesitates or does not accelerate smoothly when pressing the gas pedal. This can be particularly frustrating during driving conditions that require prompt acceleration. The vehicle may experience stalling or hesitation, especially at low speeds or when coming to a stop. Also notable is the potential for increased fuel consumption, as the engine may struggle to maintain optimal air-fuel ratios due to the incorrect throttle readings. Monitoring these symptoms can help pinpoint when to initiate the troubleshooting process. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0223 involves power cycling the vehicle to the on mode, which allows for the system to engage and communicate with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Once in this mode, the next action is to clear the DTC using the HDS, a crucial diagnostic tool for Honda vehicles. Clearing the error code can reset the system and help determine if the issue is persistent or intermittent. Following the DTC reset, it's important to check the related parameters, specifically those associated with the TP sensor B. By measuring these parameters, you can identify whether the signal falls within the acceptable threshold of less than or equal to 4.8 volts. If the conditions match the expected values, it confirms that the failure has been replicated, prompting the technician to proceed to the next step in the process. In the second troubleshooting step, you will analyze the vehicle's DTC history for any additional pending or confirmed codes using the HDS. Identifying whether DTC P0123, which indicates a high voltage in the TP sensor A circuit, appears alongside P0223 is crucial. If both codes are present simultaneously, it suggests a more complex issue affecting both sensor circuits, warranting a deeper investigation linked to step 5 of the process. However, if only DTC P0223 is confirmed, this narrows the focus solely to the TP sensor B circuit. Documenting the presence of multiple DTCs allows for more efficient diagnosis, since they might share common wiring paths or connectors, helping troubleshooters isolate the exact cause effectively. This troubleshooting step starts with turning the vehicle's ignition to the off mode, ensuring safety when working on the electrical components. Next, disconnect the throttle body 6P connector, which directly links the throttle body circuitry to the engine control module. This step is critical as it isolates the throttle body from potential interference caused by other components. After the disconnection, the ignition can be turned back on to measure the voltage between specific test points on the throttle body connector. The targeted test points include pin number 4 of the throttle body 6P connector and a body ground, which acts as a reference. The expected voltage reading should be around 5.0 volts. If the reading confirms this value, the throttle body requires replacement, indicating that the component itself is faulty. Conversely, a different voltage reading leads to the next troubleshooting steps focused on the wiring integrity. Step 4 focuses on verifying the integrity of the THL2 wire, which transmits signals between the throttle body and the ECM. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off mode for safety. Following this, the HDS tool should be used to jump the SCS, Service Check Signal Line, a step that temporarily enables diagnostic communication. After waiting over a minute, disconnect the PCM connector B and the throttle body 6P connector to isolate the circuits. With both connectors detached, measure for continuity between the designated test points, pin number 4 on the throttle body 6P connector and pin number 40 on the PCM connector B. The presence of continuity indicates that the THL2 wire is intact. If continuity is confirmed, check associated service information or consider replacing the PCM. However, if continuity fails, a repair is necessary to fix an open circuit in the THL2 wire. In the final troubleshooting step, you will perform an open wire check of the SG5 line. This process begins similarly to previous steps, with the vehicle turned to the off mode. Once again, the HDS is used to jump the SCS line, permitting diagnostic evaluation. Subsequently, the PCM connector B and throttle body 6P connector must be disconnected. After disconnection, continuity is measured between the designated test points, specifically pin number 3 on the throttle body 6P connector and pin number 46 on the PCN connector B. Confirming continuity suggests the SG5 wire is functioning correctly. In this case, you should consult authorized service information concerning the DTCs or consider substituting a known good PCM. However, failure in continuity indicates a need for immediate repairs on the SG5 wire, which is essential for proper throttle position signaling. To conclude the repair process linked to DTC P0223, it's vital to conduct a thorough test drive of the vehicle. This allows you to assess whether the completed repairs have effectively resolved the issue. During the drive, monitoring the performance is critical, particularly focusing on throttle response and engine performance enhancements. Additionally, keep an eye out for the illuminated check engine light, as this is a primary indicator of diagnostic trouble still present. The purpose of the verification process is to ensure that the electrical signals from the TP sensor B circuit are operating correctly, and that no new DTCs are triggered during the operation. If the DTC does not reappear, it confirms that the repair has been successful and the system functionality is restored. Preventive maintenance plays a crucial role in ensuring the longevity and performance of the throttle position sensor circuit. Regularly inspecting the wiring for any signs of wear, damage, or corrosion can help avoid significant issues in the future, including potential DTC occurrences. It's also essential to check sensor connections, ensuring they are tight and free from contaminants. Loose or dirty connections can lead to intermittent faults, causing unreliable readings. Performing periodic scans using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, allows for early detection of any underlying issues related to the TP sensor circuit or associated components. Maintenance routines should also include cleaning the throttle body to optimize performance and extending its service life. In summary, DTC P0223 signifies a high voltage condition in the TP sensor B circuit, which is crucial for ensuring the proper functioning of the throttle body and overall engine performance. This diagnostic code emphasizes the importance of thorough troubleshooting techniques to accurately identify and rectify issues related to wiring, sensors, and the ECM. The troubleshooting method comprises various steps, from verifying the DTC with the HDS to checking the condition of wiring and connectors. Ultimately, corrective actions, along with preventive maintenance, can extend the life of both the throttle body and associated components, significantly impacting the vehicle's performance. By implementing these strategies, vehicle owners can attain not only short-term fixes, but also long-term reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.